Made accommodations for virtual participation for members of the public who wish to provide public testimony this morning and who could not be here in person. And I do believe we have at least one person who has signed up for a virtual testimony today. And as I call on people, let's see here. And now we're going to begin the public forum. However, we're going to begin with those who are present and have signed up to testify. I will be calling on people in order of appearance. I will call two at a time, as there is room for two folks at the testimony table. So if you hear your name, please step on up and turn on the microphone. I believe we have 3 minutes for each testimony today, and I ask that you honor that time and be respectful so that everyone has time. Let's see here. So, the testimonies, do we have folks that have signed up to testify this morning? Oh, very good. I do have here a public forum request from Eli Ritchie.
That's right.
Please, come on up. And that is the only testimony I have today. Eli, you have 3 minutes this morning. Welcome.
I don't know if you remember me from when you were running for mayor. I filmed a debate with you guys, Teresa and all the rest of it. It's good to see you again. That was like a 360 video. It was pretty long.
Good morning.
Filming a lot of stuff. Thanks, guys. How are you guys today? I'll try to keep this short. Thank you. All right. Okay, so good morning, everybody. Esteemed members of the TriMet board. My name is Eli Ritchie. I'm here today to share my personal experience of facing retaliation for exercising my fundamental right to engage in First Amendment activities. I appreciate the opportunity to address this matter, as it is crucial to uphold the principles of free speech and protect individuals from any form of retribution. It's not really easy for me to be here, but I made it. As an advocate for open dialogue and civic engagement, I've actively participated in various forms of First Amendment activities within the community, including peaceful protest, public assemblies, and expressing my views on social and political issues. Unfortunately, I find myself in a distressing situation where I've become a target of retaliation due to my exercising of these fundamental rights. Allow me to provide some context. In my pursuit of fostering positive change, I've been vocal about issues concerning public transportation, specifically TriMet. I firmly believe in the importance and the inclusion of accessible transportation system that serves the diverse needs of our community. Consequently, I have expressed my concerns, offered constructive feedback, and engaged in public discussions regarding TriMet policies and practices. Regrettably, instead of being met with open dialogue and a willingness to address these concerns raised, I have faced various forms of retaliation. I've had to fight in court in order to clear my name. Unfortunately, allegations are amplified in the media, and the outcomes of those cases, the reversal of those cases, are not made public. The First Amendment of the United States Constitution enshrines the fundamental right to free speech, assembly, and petition. These rights are the bedrock of our democratic society, fostering an environment where diverse voices can be heard and considered. It is imperative that we safeguard these constitutional rights, not only for the well-being of individuals like myself, but also for the health of our democratic institutions. Today, I stand before you to request the TriMet board take immediate action to investigate these instances of retaliation and ensure that such behavior is not tolerated within the organization. I implore you to reaffirm TriMet's commitment to the principles of free speech and actively foster the environment where employees, passengers, and community members feel safe to express their opinions without fear of retribution. In conclusion, the ability to freely express oneself without fear of retaliation is a cornerstone of a just and democratic society. As a responsible and accountable transportation agency, TriMet has the duty to uphold these principles. I sincerely hope that my testimony today has shed a light on concerning issues and retaliation faced by individuals engaged in First Amendment activities. I trust that the TriMet board will take appropriate measures to address these concerns and reinforce the importance of protecting constitutional rights. Thank you for your time. I began filming by filming transit police harassing and threatening young youth for violating curfew in the back of a parking lot. I stood up to them, and ever since that day, my life has basically been one where I have to protect myself by filming every encounter that I have with law enforcement. It started with transit police, 16 different agencies operating as transit police, no accountability. It's insane. Officers my size wearing flight jackets, checking tickets, $2.50. It's optics. It's something to watch, and I've been targeted for presenting that perspective. It started with TriMet. You guys might know me through my interactions as a quote-unquote cop watcher, photographer, politico. But at the end of the day, I've always just been somebody who's been interested in incremental change, being involved, and I decided that I would go ahead and film the police and exercise that right. And that was my campaign. And again, just the other day, I got harassed for having a bike on the train. I've got videos that I wouldn't mind sharing them with you before they were to be published, just so that we can have an open dialogue about the incidents that we see.
Thank you, Eli. I appreciate your testimony. Thank you for your comments. We have received the written testimony as well, which I've noticed does include some contact information. So
yes, it does.
I encourage the agency to respond back and try to understand a little bit better what exactly is happening within the TriMet system. I understand that these sort of incidents expand beyond TriMet itself, but I really appreciate you bringing these happening on the systems for our attention.
Thank you very much. Yeah, physical assaults, false arrests. I've been through it all for simply holding a camera up in modern age. I know a lot of maybe people are familiar with or used to being that level of accountability and civil engagement, but it is 2023, so it's kind of the norm today. It should be expected and responded to in an appropriate and professional way. So thank you.
Thank you very much for your testimony, Eli. Are there any other individuals who have signed up to testify this morning here in the room? Don't see any more. Okay.
I'm out of here.
Now let's go now to those who have signed up. Thomas, if you are out there and you hear me, we'll get back to you.
Patrick. I suck at public speaking, but that's it. That was it.